Melissa and Landen, you stand here today before family and friends to publicly declare your love for one another and to affirm your desire and commitment to build a life together as husband and wife. Marriage is the joining of hands, the bonding of hearts, and the uniting of two lives as one. It is deserving of careful thought and consideration. You are making a vow and promises to each other that form a covenant that will last a lifetime. You are beginning a new journey together, loving and caring for each other.
Humanity was spoken into existence, and our love, our marriage, our life is spoken into existence as we say, I do. To speak something into existence requires courage, trust, and creativity. But I believe that we have the power to do so, for we are created in God's image, are we not? I love you. You are my love, and you have my heart, and you are my guy. So today I vow to you that the two small words, the three letters, are a promise in and of themselves of my continual love, commitment, and care for you.
Melissa has always watched. She has observed. And then she gets it right. My husband and I were introduced to Landen in September 2022. I have to admit that I was nervous to meet him, temporarily feeling like a protective big sister. But my worries were so quickly alleviated. It is a blessing to meet your sibling's significant other and see how they just fit. There are so many things I love about Melissa. Among them is her firm sense of self, her dedication to her passions, and her ability to love so fiercely. Landen shares these qualities in spades. You are each other's match. It is an honor to bear witness to your union today, and I so look forward to seeing the beautiful future you build together.
My darling sunflower, you are my absolute everything. You are my mountain chicken. You're my girl. You're the one who can see thunder and hear lightning. You're the one who always says honey, and I'm the one who gets to say bunches. I vow to love you, Melissa, forever and always. I vow to be by your side and to set apart a small piece of this world for us, whatever God's portion may be.
Melissa, I love the love you have for the Lord and for the Word of God and the passion you have for your ministry. You have been so steadfast in your pursuit of ministry as your profession and your calling. And the gifts you bring to your preaching and writing are so evident that it's wonderful to hear you preach and to read what you write. Landen, your strong and unwavering support for Melissa's call to ministry is, I know, so important to her, and it's hugely important to us as well. I love the love you two have for each other. Now that you are here, and you and Landen are Mr. and Rev Smith, the time to come is filled with such promise for the two of you. Landen, I'm so glad you and Melissa are in each other's lives and will share life together. It's been a privilege to get to know you and to see your and Melissa's love for each other. I know that you get Melissa, air quotes, that you know who she is and love her for who she is. Since I do too, that means the world to me.
I do vow to create a life with you, a life that glorifies God, a life that loves God with all of who we are as man, as woman, as married, and a life that loves our neighbors just as God has greatly commanded. I do, Landen. You are so creative, so loving, so caring. You see people, you hear them, and you strive to understand them and the world around you. For all these reasons and more, I have fallen head over heels for you. And you know how I feel about heels. But perhaps the thing I hold most dear is your relationship with God. You are a beautiful disciple who strives to love God and your neighbors.
2 years ago, Missouri became your home state and your life blossomed. Growing up beside you, Mel, is one of my greatest blessings. You are such a role model in my life. Your grace, your kindness, your perseverance, your dedication, and your faith. You are my chosen family. You are the sister I have never had. He brings some of the biggest smiles I've ever seen to your face, and he makes you sparkle even brighter than you did before. And that's all we've ever wanted, a partner that shares your immense love. So please raise your glasses to celebrate this beautiful couple to Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I vow to support you in all your dreams and passions, and I will always be your greatest advocate and your biggest cheerleader. I promise to always find your phone for you, no matter how many times you lose it, even when I literally just found it for you. I promise to be a good husband that cherishes you for all your strengths and weaknesses, to support you and help you through your darkest hours and brightest days. To quote Princess Arwen, I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. No one else could have helped me get this far, and I hope to help carry you and help you in the ways you've carried and helped me. And lastly, in the words of Mr. Bates to Anna, you're stuck with me for good and proper now.
May our words today speak our life into existence, and may we together pursue God with all our heart, our mind, our soul, and our strength.
With this ring,
I show my promise,
all that I have,
and all that I am,
I give to you.
By the authority vested in me by both the church and the state, and with my blessing as a parent, it is my joy to pronounce that you are husband and wife, and you may seal these vows with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Landen and Melissa Smith.
I am so glad we can all be here to celebrate this wonderful union. I can't imagine a better partner for Landon in his life than Mel, someone who supports him in daily life, his faith, and his hobbies. And it is a testament to their strength of character and the bonds they form with the people around them that all these amazing people came from far and wide to celebrate this marriage. I would like to share a few parting words of advice for your partnership. Whether it comes to warring over space on the bed or greater hardships, just remember that you are on the same team. Remind one another what you mean to each other every day, and don't forget to laugh. And thus, this concludes my speech. I love you, son, bro. Go Red Vines. To Landon and Mel.
Those of you that were at Megan and Jake's wedding will remember that I gave Jake a t-shirt and told him that he was now officially my favorite son-in-law. Landen, today you officially become my favorite son-in-law, spelled the British way.